So welcome to the Pop the Balloon Speed Dating. I'm your host, Marissa. Let's get to know some singles today. If you like what you see and hear, you will not pop your balloon. However, if you aren't really feeling the connection, you're going to pop your balloon. All right, so the first person we're going to call up, let's see, is Paulina. Yes, Paulina, welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. So my first two questions for you are, what is your age and what do you do for work?
I'm 22 years old. In October, I'm gonna be 23 already.
Awesome.
Uh, what I do for work, I do background acting, and right now I'm looking for a model agency. That's pretty much
Uh,
it.
awesome. Okay. And in 3 words, describe your ideal partner or significant other.
Ideal partner is a man who don't split the bill on 50-50 because I'm Eastern European and we don't do that. The partner have to be loyal and kind. That's pretty much it.
Loyal and kind. Awesome. All right. All right. So 1 second. I'm just getting the list together. All right. So we have some currently, obviously, we have balloons that are unpopped. All right. So do you have a question for the gentleman? You can just put a question on the floor and then I can just start calling their names and yeah, and going from there.
I have to call by names or I have
No,
to.
no, no. I'll call their name and then I'll have them introduce themselves, but just put a question on the floor and then I'll just start calling their names so that they can answer the questions.
So guys, who does 50-50 here? Tell me. I'm gonna pop up the balloon on those guys.
Oh my
Tell
gosh.
me, tell me, I want to see you.
Paulina. All right, Paulina. Okay, so I'm just gonna call each gentleman. I'll call your name, and then I'm just gonna ask for your age and occupation, and then you can just reply to Paulina's question. All right. So Nick L, may I have your age and occupation?
Okay, sure. I'm 32 and I'm a scientist at a testing lab.
Awesome. And could you answer Paulina's question?
So if I understand, it's basically going Dutch. So essentially, if there's a bill and we would split the bill, is that what we're doing?
Are you gonna split a bill?
What's due when you go out to dinner? The bill at the end of the night?
I want to pop up my balloon. I don't like greedy
Okay.
men.
Okay.
You
Alrighty.
look very greedy.
Uh-oh. All
I'm
right.
sorry.
All right. The next gentleman up is Andrew. May I have your age and occupation?
Yeah, I'm 28. I work at a school as a paraprofessional.
Awesome. And could you answer Paulina's question?
Yeah, I mean, with the bill itself, I don't really do 50-50, but the way a lot of my dates have worked before, I mean, I buy dinner, you buy ice cream, I'll buy the movie tickets, you pick up the snacks. Is that still a no-go or?
Okay. We can figure it out. That's better than
Okay.
just like splitting.
Okay. All right. The next gentleman up is Mark. Mark, may I have your age and occupation?
I'm 26. I'm an ophthalmic technician.
Awesome. And could you answer Paulina's question?
For the most part, it's pretty much the same as Andrew's. I normally pay for the main thing, but for small stuff like snacks, like candy and stuff like that, movie theaters, then it's up in the air.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I see. I'm not gonna pop up the balloon.
You said you're going to pop,
No,
Paulina?
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
you're not. Okay.
Mm-mm. No, no.
Okay. Okay. Jacob, may I have your age and occupation?
Yeah, I'm Jacob. I'm 35. I'm a cloud security engineer at a bank.
Awesome. And could you answer Paulina's question?
Yeah, I was raised pretty old fashioned, so I always try to make an effort to pay the bill, especially on dates and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Good,
Awesome.
good.
All right. The next gentleman up is Gavin. May I have your age and occupation?
Yeah, I'm 21 and I work as a writing tutor and college student.
Awesome. And your answer to Paulina's question?
I've historically always tried to do it so that like first date I'll pay, and then we'll get into like a rhythm of we pay for each date.
No, I'm popping up my balloon. No.
Okay, you're gonna
Well,
pop Gavin's. Okay. All right. Steven, may I have your age and occupation?
I am 33 years old and I'm a geologist.
Awesome. And what is your answer to Paulina's question?
My answer is pretty much the same as Andrew's and whatnot. Yeah, I'll pay for dinner and this time and yeah, pretty much.
All right.
And what about the next time?
The next time, next time I'll figure that out.
That's a no.
Yeah, okay.
All righty. All right. So the next gentleman we have up is Max. Max, may I have your age and occupation?
Yeah, I'm 23 and I sell Medicare Advantage plans.
Awesome. And could you answer Paulina's question?
If I ask you on a date, I'm paying for the bill.
That's a yes.
Awesome. All right. All right. The next gentleman up is Ben. Ben, may I have your age and occupation?
This guy stole my thunder. I'm 23. I work as a clinic assistant at a children's hospital.
Awesome. And could you answer Paulina's question?
Yeah, if I'm making the date, asking you out, I'm paying for everything.
That's a yes.
Awesome. And Tyler. Tyler, may I have your age and occupation?
Yeah. Hi there. My name's Tyler. I'm an engineer. I'm 30, and yeah, I don't see a problem paying the bill, whether that's the first or the second or the third or the fourth date. That's just how it goes in the dating world.
Awesome. All right. Next person up is Ryan. Ryan, may I have your age and occupation?
Hi, I'm 32. I work in business aviation. I was raised in more of a traditional household, stay-at-home mom. Dad work, brought home all the bills. So that's how I think. So if you got that traditional mindset, so do I.
Good. That's nice.
All right. Evan, could we have your age and occupation?
Hey, I'm 23. I'm an IT tech. And typically every date I've been on, I assume that I'm paying for it, but a lot of the girls I've been out with have wanted to pay, and I don't stop them if they want to, but it's whatever she decides.
What if she decides not to pay?
Then I'm paying.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So Paulina, right now there are 8 balloons. All right. So there's still 8 gentlemen / balloons that are still here. All right. So, let's see. You know what? I'll turn it over to the gentleman. So I'm actually going to go to the gentleman. I'm going to have them ask you a question. All right. So yeah. So we'll just get to know each other a little bit better. So I'll turn the floor over to the gentleman. So let's see. I'll reverse the order. I'll start with Evan. Evan, do you have a question that you would like to ask Paulina?
None at this moment. No. I'm not.
Okay, he's scared. Okay.
Wait.
Ryan, do you have a question for Paulina?
Sure. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Modeling. Working super hard on my career.
What's your home life look like?
What?
What's your home life look like at that point?
Probably I will have a boyfriend or a husband or like someone that I love. I hope so. But I'm gonna focus in future 5 years on my career because I'm still young. I'm only 22 years old, so I want to build up my career and then like a family or something.
Okay.
Awesome. Tyler, do you have a question for Paulina?
I think I do. So, if I had to guess, it's princess treatment or you're walking.
Of course,
in a
princess
right?
treatment. How?
Yeah.
Of course.
So my question is, Um, does travel have to go along with that, with your modeling career? Are you trying to see the world, or are you trying to make a home base that you model out of?
I wish I could see the world, but for now I cannot leave the United States. I wish, I wish, but I cannot. I'm trying to travel in the United States, but um, for now I'm building on my career. Maybe I will travel next month to Los Angeles, but I don't know. So yeah, traveling is good.
Awesome. Awesome. So the next person up is Ben. Ben, do you have a question for Paulina?
Oh, of course. Look, I like to keep myself active. I like to, stay fit and do stuff. What do you like to do for fun?
I love to do for fun hiking, biking. I even have subscription for the city bike, like in New York. Like I do everyday activity. And for example, like every day is my activity, like 10,000 steps minimum. But today, no, because it was raining in New York. I stayed home almost for the whole day. That made me sad.
Oh, that's too bad.
But I'm an active person, pretty much. Yeah.
Awesome. Love to hear that.
Awesome. Next person up is Max. Max, do you have a question for Paulina?
Where are we going for our first date?
Where would you go? I don't know. I think first we would take a walk and then we would end up in a cafe or something, eating something.
That works.
Yeah, I actually love Turkish food a lot.
Awesome. Jacob. Jacob, do you have a question for Paulina?
Yeah, what's something about you that people will probably be surprised to learn about you?
I don't know. That you put me on the spot. I don't know. Mm, I don't know. Maybe I look like fragile girl or something, like baby face and some,
So
but
you
I'm
say
a
you,
really
you
strong person and I have really strong personality. And sometimes I don't know, I can show like my attitude really bad sometimes when something pisses me off. Maybe that's what gonna surprise you, even though I look cute and stuff.
yeah, it's a firecracker under there. That's what I'm getting.
Sometimes, not all the time.
No worries, means passionate.
Yeah.
Awesome. Mark. Mark, do you have a question for Paulina?
Yeah, you seem to be modeling is passionate for you. Is that your, I guess, what's your end goal? Is that your main thing? It's going to be a towards the career, or
What if I'm gonna die in future 5 years? I want to like for the future 5 years, I want to build up my career like in the modeling. But maybe I want to have my own business, like own brand of clothing or something. It would be actually really great, like an online shop.
okay?
But if we're gonna talk about like future 10 years, I have no idea if I'm gonna live that long. Come on, it's gonna be not soon.
Awesome. Awesome. And Andrew, do you have a question for Paulina?
Well, I think everyone else covered all the basic ones. So I guess, how's your summer been? Do anything fun?
I'm sorry.
How's your summer been?
Oh, my summer been pretty busy. I've been working a lot for the last months. So yeah, it was good. But I want to travel next month to somewhere, for example, like Florida or Los Angeles, because I've never been to Florida. So it's pretty good and it's pretty hot, but right now it's raining. I don't want fall.
All right, all right. So, Paulina, so we have 8 balloons right now. So, I'm going to have you, I know this might be kind of hard, but I'm going to have you pop 4 balloons just for time purposes.
Four
Sorry,
balloons.
I know, sorry.
Ah!
And then I'll call the names really quick just to kind of just let you know, just to remind you the names of the people. So we have
Okay.
Evan, yep, Evan, Ryan, Tyler, Ben, Max, let's see, Jacob, Mark, and Andrew. All right, so
4 balloons. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna pop the balloon on Mark.
okay, you're gonna pop Mark. All right, that's one.
I'm gonna pop up Andrew.
Gonna pop Andrew. All right.
I'm gonna pop up Steven.
Oh, he's not on your list. He's already not on the
Yeah.
list. Yeah.
Yeah, because
The rest was Jacob, Max, Ben, Tyler, Ryan, and Evan. There's 2 more balloons out of the 6 balloons left. Jacob, Max, Ben, Tyler, Ryan, and
okay, I want to
Evan.
pop up on Ben.
All right, that's number 3,
And
balloon number 3.
And one more left.
Yep.
One more left. Because I don't want to pop up on Ryan.
Okay.
And I don't want to pop up on Jacob. So I think I'm gonna pop up on Tyler.
All right, so now we have 4 balloons left. We have Jacob, Max, Ryan, and Evan. All right, so Paulina, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Do you have another question that you can put on the floor that we can ask the gentleman?
For now, no.
All right, so I'll turn the questions over to the lineup again. All right, Ryan, do you have a question for Paulina?
Sure, I do. What do you think your best attributes are? Without looks, what's great about you?
Without looks?
Without looks, what's great
Come
about you?
I'm young, I'm energetic, I have good sense of humor. I can give you love. That's what you need. Come on.
How do you show love to your partner?
How do I give love to my partner?
How do you show love or affection?
I bite.
Bye.
Yeah, that's the first sign. That's my love language.
Okay.
Like, I cook, I care about the person. For example, when the person is sick, I always take care of the boyfriend, you know?
Sure. All right. I like that answer.
Awesome. Max, do you have a question for Paulina?
If you're stuck on an island, what 3 things are you bringing with you?
Sunscreen. A sunscreen, a Bible, and a man. I'm gonna survive on an island without the strong arms.
Awesome. Jacob, do you have a question for?
Yeah. When was the last time that you felt that you were genuinely proud of yourself for something that you did or something you achieved?
Today, I've been
Anytime.
applying
This
so
last
many
time, yeah.
applications. Last time, like, I don't know. I'm trying to be proud of myself every single day because I'm trying to do every single day like something on my career, you know, blah blah blah. And I'm trying to be a little bit proud of those things that I'm doing actually. So yeah, actually every day, even today.
One thing productive a day. I like it.
Awesome. All right. So Paulina, we have let's see. Yeah, we have 3 balloons left. We have Ryan, Max, and Jacob left. So yeah, so we're gonna have to pop soon. So do you want to, ask a question before we pop? Because I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons out of the 3. So if you want to, I know. I'm sorry. I know it's really fast, i.e. the speed part of the speed dating, because I know. So it's just, there's like an intro.
Yes, I
you
want
guys
to
get
ask
to
a
know each other
question.
better. Okay.
So how do you take care of a girl?
How do you take care of a girl? Okay. So I'll go to Ryan first. Ryan, could you answer Paulina's question?
I think safeguarding each other's emotional well-being is the most important thing. Everything else will naturally fall in line, especially with a mutual traditional mindset. Um, it's just seeing how you're doing, um, what makes you feel safe and loved, and that's got to be reciprocated from both people.
Okay.
All right, Max. Max, if you could answer Paulina's question.
Provide whatever is needed, whether it's I did landscaping, I'll do landscaping. If I need to cook, I can cook. If I need to make money, I'll make money. Whatever's needed, I'll provide.
Good.
And Jacob. Jacob, could you answer Paulina's question?
Yeah, I think I got lucky by growing up in a very good household with parents who, loved each other for years and years and years. So I think the best answer probably for this is probably be like a protector, not only of you, but of the family that is built, making sure safeguards are there. And on top of that, listening, communicating, which is a lot of things the other people were saying too. But on top of that, I think it's also very important to just go out and do things without needing to hear that you need to go do things for that person. Maybe if they're feeling down one day, they're not telling you, but you kind of know. You can kind of go out and do simple things like buy flowers, buy a gift, something like that, or just do something nice.
Okay. Good.
All right, Paulina. So the ball's in your court. So you have to pop 2 balloons. I know it's hard, but
I
unfortunately.
cannot. All guys are good. I cannot. I want to take all of them.
Oh.
No.
I know it's hard. Yeah, we have, Jacob, Max, and Ryan. I know it's hard, but
No,
yeah,
no,
I
no,
know.
no,
That's what makes it
no.
hard. I know. Unless you want to ask one more question, but if not, yeah, unfortunately for time purposes, yeah, I know it's hard.
I want to ask a question about marriage. Have you ever been
Okay.
married, and are you married?
Okay.
That's a
All
good question.
right.
That's what I should was started.
Okay. So I'll reverse the order and I'll start with Jacob. If Jacob, could you answer her questions?
Yeah, never been married, not currently married. Just waiting out for the one on that one.
Okay.
All right. Max
Never been married, not currently married.
Okay.
and Ryan.
Engaged once, never married, no kids.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Paulina's
Guys,
like,
I'm
I don't know what
sorry.
to
I have
do.
to. I have to.
Yeah, it's just 2
Okay,
balloons.
I'm gonna pop up on Ryan. Ryan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's all
I'm
right.
sorry.
All right. And one more. One more balloon. A drum roll.
Oh my God, I cannot. I cannot. This is a torture. I'm gonna pop up on Max.
All right, then you're gonna pop Max. All right, so we have Jacob and Paulina left. All right, guys. So let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys kind of do like a lightning round, all right? So I'll let you guys ask each other like questions and like chat for like literally 60 seconds. So I'll literally just tap in. So I'm gonna literally give you guys like a minute to just bounce questions back and forth. And then I'm just gonna hop back in and then I'm gonna see if it's a match. All right. So here you guys go. You guys can go. I'll be back in literally 60 seconds.
Okay. What's your idea of a perfect date?
Idea of a perfect date is take a walk and then go to a cafe or a restaurant or something. Or actually, like in the summer, go to the beach and then to cafe.
Are you big
Or-
on cafes?
Yeah, why
Okay.
not?
Something I like to do. When I go out and travel all the time, one of my biggest things of getting into each other's culture of whatever country I'm in is go to random cafes and explore.
How
So that's
many
like,
countries have you visited?
um, I've been to London. I've been so many Caribbean islands. I live in Florida. Um, I've been to Colombia, Venezuela, Chile, Peru. I want to go to South Korea eventually, Japan. I've never been anywhere in
Nice,
Asia
that's so
yet, but
nice. I want to go to Japan as well. I want to go to Tokyo. Oh my God. And I
yeah,
also want to go to Australia.
Australia will be fun. One of
Yeah,
my biggest things I want to do is I want to go on a Mediterranean cruise sometime, just because that's where the best food is. So you want to
that's
go
nice.
places where the best food is. But yeah, I'm also a big cafe. I saw you. I heard you mention that in a couple of your answers. So I was like, okay, a fellow cafe person. I can get along with that. That's good.
Okay, so you're an active person, right?
Yes, yeah.
That's good. Me
I do
too.
Olympic weightlifting 4 days a week, CrossFit 1 day a week, and I usually try to do something on the weekends. Florida's a big pickleball community, so that's something I play sometimes with some of the old people who don't let them trick you. They're old people will beat you at pickleball no matter how athletic you are. Um, but yeah, but it's fun to do. It's Florida's a very good outdoorsy area too. So there's a lot of parks and stuff around here too.
We're in Florida.
I'm in Southwest Florida, so like 2 hours south of Tampa, 2 hours west of Miami.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's actually that was a quick minute. So I'm actually gonna jump back. I'm gonna jump in now, guys. So I'm just gonna jump into it. So, um, I'll ask. Let me see. I'll ask the gentleman first for now. Jacob. So what are you thinking? Is it a match? Would you like to get to know Paulina better? You guys can chat more and kind of just get to know each other better. Is it a match for you?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Awesome. Okay. And Paulina, would you like to get to know Jacob more, chat more, get to know him better, and go from there?
Yes.
Awesome, guys. We have a match. Yay. Hey, guys. All right. So thanks for coming out, guys. Have a good night. All right. So we're going to move on. Congrats. So we're
Thank
going to
you.
move on. Yes. We're going to move on to the next participant on. So the next lady we have up is Tashara. Tashara, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Welcome, welcome. So Tashara, may I have your age and your occupation?
Yes. A lady never really tells her age, but I'm in my 30s.
Okay, awesome.
Uh, and I am a teaching artist.
Awesome. And if you were to go out on a date with one of these gentlemen, what would be on your playlist, like your music playlist while you were getting ready? Like what sort of genres?
Oh, definitely some 90s R&B.
Awesome. 90s R&B. Any special artists in particular or?
Oh man, we could go with Usher. Uh,
Oh, I love Usher. Okay.
uh,
Awesome. Okay, awesome. All right, Tashara. Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure the names are accurate here. Okay, so right now we have some gentlemen waiting. The balloons are here. So, do you have a question that you would like to put on the floor for the gentleman, and then they can just, go down the list and answer your question?
yeah, I would like to know, just so we can, wheeze out whoever. What is your relationship with God?
Awesome. All right. What is your relationship with God? All right. So I will start with Ryan. Ryan, could I have your age and occupation and the answer to Tashara's question?
I'm 32. I work in business aviation. I do not have a relationship.
All right.
I would like to pop my balloon.
All righty. Tyler, same questions.
Hi there. So I actually am pretty religious. I teach a little bit of the youth at my congregation. So I am a person who puts a lot of weight on my relationship with God. So I think it's pretty good, but it always could be better.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome. Ben.
I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm gonna pop my balloon.
Okay,
Alrighty.
you're gonna pop. All right. Max.
Yeah, I'd like to say I have a good relationship with God. Oh, I can guess I'm 23 and I have Medicare sales.
Nice.
Awesome. Steven.
Well, I'm spiritual in my own way, and I follow God in my own way. So
Yeah, okay.
Awesome. Gavin?
Gavin, writing tutor. I am seeking to develop that relationship much further than it is now. Is not exactly where I would want it to be.
Nice, nice.
Mark?
I'm not gonna lie. Last weekend was probably my first time in a long while, but I plan on going again this weekend. So
You said you
All
plan on
right.
going where? Sorry, one more time.
I said I went to church last weekend, which was first in a long time, but I plan on going again this weekend.
Nice. Love to hear it. Nice.
Awesome. Oh, Mark, could we get your age and occupation?
Oh, sorry about that. I'm 26. I'm an ophthalmic technician with the hospital.
Awesome. Andrew?
Hi, I'm 28. I work as a paraprofessional at a school. I was raised Catholic. I haven't been practicing for a long time, but lately I've been finding my way back to God in a lot of different ways and studying a lot of different aspects of faith.
Nice.
And Nick?
So I'm 32 and I'm a scientist at a testing lab. And I would say I do have a pretty good relationship with God. I'm Catholic and I went to Catholic school for 12 years. So I go to church when I can every Sunday.
Nice, nice.
Awesome. All right. So Tashara, at the moment we have looks like we have 7 balloons. We have obviously Nick, Andrew, Mark, Gavin, Steven, Max, and Tyler. So I'm going to have, you know what, actually, let me see. Maybe I should have it flip around before we pop. You know what? I'll turn it over to the gentleman. I'll see if they have a question for you. All right. So I'll actually go to Tyler. Tyler, do you have a question for Tashara?
Well, I guess it's counter. You're a person of faith because asked it a based question. Fundamentally, um, where does God in your relationship sit? And is that something that you struggle with, or is that something that you feel secure in having with your partner?
Oh, thank you. That's a great question. God is the foundation of my life, and the relationship that I'm going to have with my partner has to be the foundation. I have so many testimonies, trials, and tribulations, and God has always brought me back, and so I am just so thankful. So God is the foundation.
Awesome. Let's see. Max, do you have a question for Tashara?
Um, I can't really. Tyler had a good question, so I don't know how to follow that.
Okay. All right. Steven?
Well, I'm trying to think of a question myself. Um, so, oh, what are your hobbies?
What are my hobbies? That's a good one. I love theater. I have a background in theater, so I love to go see musicals. I'm obsessed with horror movies, and I love to travel. I spent all of June traveling, went on a cruise, and so yeah, pretty adventurous.
Awesome.
I,
Gav.
I,
Oh, sorry.
by the way, I forgot to mention earlier, I'm 33 and I'm a geologist. So,
Awesome. Gavin?
Yeah. Why did you want to be a teaching art? Is that it?
A teaching artist. And so basically, it's like a performer who goes to schools, and I teach elementary school children how to be eco-friendly through singing and dancing. The reason why is I love children. I've always loved working with children, and I used to actually teach theater to kids. And so when I moved to LA, I found the opportunity to still get to work with them. And so, yeah, they keep me young.
Yeah.
Awesome. Mark?
All right. Well, I grew up with horror movies and recently started getting into musicals. Would you say is your favorite for each one? I personally love War of the Worlds and Wicked.
Nice, nice. I saw Wicked earlier this year when it came to LA, the traveling show. My favorite musical I have seen so far is Hamilton. I was blown away. It was so good. Favorite horror movie. I'm obsessed with Leatherface, so all things Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But right now, Barbarian is definitely on the top of my list.
Okay.
Awesome. Andrew?
You said you like to travel. Where's the best place you ever been?
Hawaii. It's so just calming. I feel like as soon as I got off the plane, I just felt so relaxed. I was just like, oh, this is my home. So yeah, Hawaii.
Awesome. And Nick?
Okay, so I kind of stole my question, but I'll keep with it. What would be the next place you'd want to go see for traveling?
Next place, I would love to go to Taiwan because that's where my grandma is from. And so she unfortunately has passed away years ago. And so I would just like to know more about my family and see if anyone, if I got some cousins out there, So yeah, I'd love to go to Taiwan.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, Tashara. So we have 7 balloons right now. So I'll just go over the names. We have Nick, Andrew, Mark, Gavin, Steven, Max, and Tyler. All right. So I know this is hard, but I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons. Okay. So 3 balloons out of the 7 balloons currently. And if you want, I can say the names again if you would like.
I think I remember who they are. Okay. It's nothing personal, guys. It's nothing, and it's just because of the rules. So I would say you guys are so nice. Okay. I would say Steven, I will pop. You're very nice.
Okay.
Very nice. You guys asked some really great questions. I don't think Max, did you ask me a question? I don't think you asked me a question, so I'm a pop.
All right. And
And
then
what?
one more. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, guys. This is why I couldn't be on the show. Nick, I'll just say.
And then you'll pop Nick. Okay. All right. So now we have 4 balloons left. All right. So do you have another question that you would like to ask the gentleman, Tashara?
Okay, I would say when you get upset, what is it that you do to like calm yourself down? Yeah.
All right. All right. So Tyler, could you answer Tashara's question?
Okay, so I am I am a engineer by trade, so that's something I haven't said yet. But I kind of take a scientific method to my emotions, and maybe it's not the most best thing to do, but it's just how I operate. So most of the time, if I'm upset, I will stop myself and ask myself, why am I letting my emotions dictate my logic? And then I will kind of separate myself from that situation if possible and evaluate my own reactions. Like, am I breaking my own character? Am I betraying who I'm trying to be? Or am I legitimately getting injustice? Or, like, is there rationale behind my anger? Or is it just me being petty or me being too sensitive? So that's how I handle it is I try to formulate it to make sure that it's justified if I have an emotional reaction.
Nice.
All right, Gavin.
I was thinking about this question. I was like, how do I answer this? I am not a person that gets upset all too often, so I don't really know. I'm a very easygoing person. Like my best friend's never seen me truly upset. So I would just say I would go off and read something, read a book or whatever.
Nice. That's a good thing. That's good. Nice.
Mark.
I guess usually if it gets heated, I try to take a minute, step back out of the argument if possible, and just think about like what's really going on, what I really want to say, so I can get my point across without, being rude or saying something I'll regret in the heat of the moment.
Andrew?
Normally, if something like that happens for me, all I really need is just some time to step away, cool off, vent to myself or someone else, and then normally things are good from there.
Awesome. All right. So Tashara, I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons. All right. I know if you would like, I can have them, turn it over to you, but if not, I can just have you pop 2 balloons. And the 4 balloons left are Andrew, Mark, Gavin, and Tyler. All right. So let me know if you would want them to, turn it around on you, or we could just pop the 2 balloons.
Yeah, have them just turn it around on me. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys. So I'll turn it over to you guys again. So I'll go to Tyler. Do you have a question for Tashara?
Yeah. So, how do you diffuse? How do you really, we all get angry?
Yes. I like to, I'm playing gospel music all day, every day. And so I'll just really be like, Lord, check my attitude. Is it really worth it? And then I'm working on giving people grace, because sometimes it's not against you personally, why someone is lashing out, so I'm just like, whatever you got going on in your life, I'm gonna take a step back and God gonna work on me real quick and I'm just gonna pray for you. So that's what I try to do. But gospel music definitely helps me.
Awesome. Gavin?
I will ask, how important is like the political sphere to you in your life? Is it important? Is it not?
Like politics?
Yeah, like, do you live your life around politics, or is it just like, oh, this is something I believe in, but it's not, I'm going out and being an activist?
Oh yeah, I would say, oh Lord, it's always it's this world. We're gonna just keep saying, listen, I'm gonna just keep praying about it. I'm not like, one of those hardcore activists, but I do my part. Uh, so yeah, I would say that.
All right. And let's see, Mark?
Kind of totally forgot what my question was. I had it in my head. Okay, yeah. So I know you said they have to have some relationship with God. Is there any other basically hard requirement, something that you're looking for in a partner that you like is a no-go if you don't have it?
So if it's a no-go if they don't have a relationship with God, is that what your question basically
I'm
asking?
saying if there's anything else that you are hard requirements.
Oh, hard requirements. Yes, you have to be healed. I do not have time to be your mama and deal with whatever trauma you got going on. Okay, so you need to be healed.
Awesome. All right. And Andrew?
Honestly, I did have a question a minute ago. I've forgotten it. Sorry.
Okay. All right, Tashara. So we have our four balloons / gentlemen left. We have Andrew, Mark, Gavin, and Tyler. So which 2 balloons would you like to pop?
I would say again, it's not personal, y'all. I would say Andrew because you didn't have a question, and so I just didn't know what to follow up with. So Andrew, I will pop. I still think you're cool. Let's see. Oh, so hard. Um, we'll go with Gavin. I'm sorry, Gavin.
And Gavin. All right. All right. So now we have 2 balloons left. We have Mark and Tyler. All right. So Tashara, again, I'll just ask if you have a question for the 2 gentlemen.
Last questions. Okay. Let's see. What has been your biggest accomplishment so far this year?
Awesome. All right. I'll go to Tyler. Tyler, could you answer her question?
So, I am very proud of my accomplishment this year. I have left the 5 to 9. I'm no longer in an office. I am free. Thank God I am free. So now as an auditing engineer, I'm given so many audits to do in the year. And once I do them, the rest of the year is mine to do whatever I please with. And I'm a little hustler. So I also started a business and I'm making a product. So those are the things I feel accomplished by. But I think the number one is I broke out of the 9 to 5.
Nice.
Awesome. And Mark.
I think it's just getting my current job. It's much better hours, better pay. It's such a nice co-workers in general. It's just such a better environment to where I have much more free time to do stuff, as well as still a job that helps me, which I like to do.
Nice.
Awesome. All right. So Tashara, I'm going to ask if you could pop one balloon. All right. We're gonna have you pop one more balloon.
All right. Can I get y'all's ages one more time?
All right, Tyler and Mark.
I'm 30.
Okay.
26.
Okay. All right. Well, gentlemen, you guys have been very, very nice. I'm gonna say, again, it's not personal, what's for you is for you, and if not, it's not. I think we're all cool. I'm gonna go with Tyler, only because we're closer in age.
All right, so we're gonna just pop Mark. All right, awesome, awesome. All right, so we have Mark and Tashara left. So what I'm gonna have you guys do, like we did in the last round, I'm gonna give you guys like 60 seconds just to kind of bounce questions off of each other and just to chat exclusively for like 60 seconds. All right. So I'm gonna just mute myself and tap out for like 60 seconds, and I'll be back.
No, we're closer in age, so I thought.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
Tyler, where are you located?
I'm in California. Recently left Tustin. I'm more in like the Inland Empire kind of area. Trying to get back to the OC. That's the plan. That's the game plan. No place like OC. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
And yourself?
I'm in LA.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I used to I think I drove out to Tustin a few times for work. It's quite the drive from LA.
Yeah. OC and LA are like they really different culture, different vibe, but they're right next to each other. You wouldn't believe it,
Yeah, it's crazy. California is big for no reason. Like, why are you
Yeah.
this like split up? Be another state. Why?
Yeah, we need at least 4. Yeah.
Why am I driving 10 hours and I'm still in California? So.
Yeah. Another thing
Hey,
is,
sorry guys. I'm so sorry. I had to jump in. I see Tyler's back. I came back and I was like, oh, Tyler's back. So have you guys, I think you guys had at least been talking for a minute because I was gone for like a few minutes. So, I mean, it's a good sign that you guys, I have to cut you guys off because you're actually vibing. So let me just ask my questions and then I'll get you guys out of here. So, Tyler, what are you thinking? Would you like to get to know Tashara better? Is it a match for you?
it's a vibe.
Awesome. Awesome. And Tashara, would you like to get to know Tyler better, chat more, and go from there?
Yeah, it's a vibe,
Awesome, guys. Okay, it's a
Awesome.
match, guys. Yay. Awesome. All right, congrats, guys. And again, like I said earlier, you guys can just look at each other's screens and just take note of each other's information and start chatting and moving forward. And yay, thank you guys. Our next lady up is Tan. Tan, are you still with us?
Hi, yeah.
Welcome, welcome. All right, Tan. So my first questions for you are, what is your age and what do you do for work?
I'm 43. I'm a behavior health care worker.
Awesome. And what are you currently looking for at the moment? New friends to date, a long-term relationship? What are you currently looking for?
I'm in a field for long term.
Awesome, awesome. All right, so I'm gonna have you, ask the gentleman some questions, all right? So do you have a question that you would like to ask the gentleman? They could just, answer your question.
Is there any gentlemen that are looking for a serious or long term relationship?
Awesome. All right, so I will start with Ryan. Ryan, if you're still with us, could you answer her question?
Sure. I won't waste your time. I'm looking for somebody who could have kids. So I'll pop my balloon.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Ben, if you're still here.
I would look for a long term. I don't know if I'm looking to marry though, or anything super serious, but
I'm gonna pop my
Uh,
balloon.
all right, we'll pop Ben's balloon. Okay, gotcha. All right. Next gentleman up is Max.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for. Could be short, could be long, whatever, however the cookie crumbles. I mean, I'm open to whatever.
I'm gonna pop
All
my
right.
balloon.
All right. The next person up is Steven.
My answer is the same as Max. So you'll probably pop my balloon, so I'll pop it for you.
Yeah, I'm looking for a long-term relationship, possibly marriage somewhere down the line. Yeah.
All right. Nick.
And then, yeah, I'm looking for long term as well.
10. So right now we have two balloons right now. We have Nick and Andrew. So I'm actually just going to turn the floor over to Andrew and Nick. So I'll start with Andrew. Andrew, do you have a question for Tan?
Uh, I guess a little bit. I don't think I said it before with my answer, but I'm 28. Do you see an issue with our age difference? I guess I just want to ask directly with it.
I kind of do. I haven't really dated that young before. So I think I would be really playful all the time. I wouldn't be mean, but I think that I would always be very on the playful side because I've never done it before.
All right. Uh, so let's see. Nick. Nick, do you have a question for Tan?
Sure. So yeah, my question would just be, I mean, it's unfortunate, but why are you looking for at 43, the date?
At 43? Oh,
Mhm.
I
Just,
just been really professionally focused.
okay.
I have a business administrative management degree,
Mhm.
and I have a medical coding degree, and I also have transcription. So I kind of, um, I'm a single kid by my mom, but I have like five half brothers, so I was the only girl, and I was, really independent, had to depend on myself. I've always really taken care of myself. So I hadn't did much dating. I've dated twice. Um, Normally after a while, if I'm too busy, it kind of goes haywire. So, I mean, it didn't go really far as the requirements of the other two guys, especially then they moved out of state, and then one moved back here, but it didn't seem too serious that they were interested in me, so I called it off. So, and then once I got a lot of free time, I'm trying to date again, so I just had to make time.
All righty. Okay, Tan. So we have Andrew and Nick here. So, would you like to pop a balloon? Would you like to, where are you at right now? How are you feeling right now?
I'm thinking I'll just go with Nick. I'm kind of thinking Andrew would be a different atmosphere for me. I'll probably
Okay,
pop
so when
his
you're
balloon.
saying you're gonna pop, I'm sorry, which person's balloon?
I'll pop Andrew's balloon.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so we have Nick and Tan. Awesome. All right, Tan. So do you have another question that you would like to put on the floor for Nick?
Nick, are you a fast mover? When you date, have you dated before?
I have dated before, but I'd like to understand what you mean by fast mover.
Um, sometimes when people date, they like to, after so many times of going out, they like to, kiss, go to bed, whatever. Like the other guy said, he likes to have kids, or you like to, get to know each other, and then when you get married, intertwine yourself. Or you a mild person, get to know people's family, you like a homebody, or you're very slow mover? We date and then we go to the altar, or how do you like your dating atmosphere?
Okay, I mean, I really haven't been able to decide that necessarily, but I would
Okay,
definitely say,
understandable.
yeah, but I would
Understandable.
definitely say
You
it would
just let
be
live, huh?
right. I mean,
Uh-huh.
we gotta meet each family, learn how, each family likes, we gotta
That's
work
how I
into it.
am.
Yeah.
That's how I am. But then when you start dating, I feel like those other guys are going really fast. Also, what when you go on a date or in a relationship, what kind of stuff do you look forward to doing, or places to go?
I mean, it would be a talk and discussion between the two people dating. But
Okay.
I like taking hikes, going bowling, obviously dinner, cafes, just sightseeing, that kind of stuff.
How old are you again?
I am 32.
And what state do you currently live in?
I'm in PA.
Ah, that's Missouri. I'm in Missouri.
Okay, that's a bit of a drive.
And what is your job?
I am a scientist in a testing lab.
Nice. I've always loved science.
Hmm.
So I don't think I have that many more questions, but I think that I'm very interested.
Nice.
All right. And Nick, where are you at? Would you like to ask a question? Where are you at right now?
So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but Missouri is a little bit far for me.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so it's a distance thing. Okay. And yeah, that's the thing. And so you know how it is, sometimes the way it is, people from your area, they'll sign up, but like, how it goes, you can't like force people to attend. But the good thing is the viewers can watch this back, obviously, and people from your area can see this. So, okay, so I guess it's not a match just because, Nick is saying that the distance is a little, unfortunately. Okay, but again, all is not lost. We have obviously viewers that watch this. We literally get thousands of views, guys. All right, so thank you guys for coming out.